Hello everyone, I am super excited to welcome you to Israel, a country that is home to some of the world's most holiest sites. We are starting our trip here in Israel aboard Windstar Cruises Star Legend that will take us throughout the Greek islands ending in Athens, and you are coming along with us. I'm Bill Panoff, publisher and editor-in-chief of Porthole Cruise and Travel. Let's go. Today we are setting sail from Haifa, the largest of three major international seaports in Israel. The port has a deep-water harbor and operates all year long, seeing millions of passengers a year. Windstar Cruises is a private yacht-style cruise line traveling with up to 342 guests to destinations throughout Europe, the Caribbean, Costa Rica, the Panama Canal, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, Tahiti, and more. This all-suite Star Legend ship itinerary is new and already loved by so many travelers. One of my favorite parts of boarding the ship is being greeted by all the excited crew members. The happiness and excitement that fills the ship is always an amazing way to begin the voyage. This yacht will provide the luxurious experience for travelers on board. With all of the amenities and wonderful areas for guests, this is the ultimate way to travel the world. And for those of you who have never traveled on Windstar before, get ready for a cruise that is 180 degrees from ordinary. The Star Legend is considered an all-suite ship, which means that all staterooms are at least 277 square feet of suite comfort with gorgeous ocean views. All accommodations on board feature a queen-size bed. With luxurious linens and interactive TV, these suites are spacious and have an immersive layout designed for comfortability. The World Spa by Windstar is yet another venue for guests to unwind at during their cruise vacation. Get a soothing massage, decompress in aromatic spa baths, or get a relaxing facial. The fitness center features state-of-the-art techno gym workout equipment with space for guests to use anytime from weights to treadmills throughout their cruise experience. Stir up a drink at one of the bars on board the Star Legend and enjoy tasting all the delicious offerings. Cuadro 44 is a beautiful Spanish tapas restaurant developed in partnership with Michelin star chef Anthony Sasso. The design of the restaurant is as enticing as the flavors and food in Spain, including a variety of seafood dishes. Taking a walk around the yacht and viewing all the exciting areas the Star Legend has to offer has been a great start of the cruise. To close out the day, I'm going to enjoy a meal at Amphora, a main dining experience here on the Star Legend. Did you know Windstar is the official cruise line of the James Beard Foundation, offering 2 onboard cooking demonstrations and so much more? Amphora has delicious offerings from all over the world. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Haifa, the third largest city in Israel. We are here on Mount Carmel, 1,788 feet above sea level. Who's ready to get the day started? I know I am. Haifa was originally known as a dye-making center, controlled by several civilizations within the world. And did you know that Haifa is the third most populated city in Israel? The beauty of this historical landmark is breathtaking, and there is so much to see and take in. Standing on the various viewpoints throughout Haifa, every detail stands out incredibly, accompanied by the gorgeous weather. After all that sightseeing, it's time for us to enjoy a delicious, authentic meal right here in Haifa. Look at all the colorful dishes coming to the table. They're all made fresh for the locals to enjoy. What goes well with food? Wine, of course. 𝐏𝐻 Winery is a family winery located in Golan Heights and the Galilee wine country, which are the best wine regions for growing grapes in Israel. Immersed with Jewish history and a variation of different flavors of wine, this spot is one you can't miss while traveling to Israel. Viewing all the barrels and authentic decor of the winery is such a cool experience. This winery is so special because the wine is made with no additives. It's made with gravity. And every year they produce 40,000 bottles of wine. And the wine is only available for purchase right here at the winery. The 𝐏𝐻 Winery holds so much meaning to many of the locals and tourists who visit. With the deep Jewish history and the authentic delights throughout this location, there is so much to be immersed in while walking through. We had an amazing day in Haifa, so much to see and do. And now that we're back on board, we're getting excited to sail to our next port of call, Ashdod. It's day 3 on board the Star Legend, and today we will be heading off the ship to explore Ashdod. Travelers on this trip have many excursions they can partake in alone or with friends and family. Ashdod is one of the most ancient cities in the world. Guests can even climb to 𝐻𝐻 Torah, the highest point of the city at 492 feet. This destination is the ultimate getaway to Jerusalem. There is so much history here. The fresh breads and pastries in Israel have so much flavor and authenticity to the destination. The architecture is stunning, from the ancient finishes to the colors touching the sky. Tourists feel they are walking through history. With so much areas to explore, taking a moment to enjoy and learn about each of these imperative parts of Jewish history is so important. The view is absolutely stunning and carries so much history for all those who visit. The Western Wall is an ancient limestone wall in the old city of Jerusalem. This is the most important place for the Jews to come to pray because it's the closest they can get to the stone of foundation. The core of Jerusalem, Old City, has a history that stretches back more than 3,000 years. Not only will you see people selling prayer shawls, rosaries, and ceramics, but I hope you brought your appetite to try some delicious falafel and pita. Welcome to Jaffa. Let's explore all that this wonderful city has to offer. Walking down the steps and viewing the architecture here in Jaffa is wonderful. Taking a relaxing stroll throughout the port city and enjoying all the various buildings here has been such a rewarding experience. The old Jaffa port is considered one of the oldest ports in the world. Now let's explore Tel Aviv. Surrounded by beaches and gorgeous buildings, this is the perfect place to visit while exploring Israel. Founded in 1909, this destination is known to many for its history and depth within the Jewish culture. The architecture and overall feel of this destination makes it even more intriguing. The fresh pastries and delights come out of the oven looking absolutely delicious. Hot and ready to eat, there are various meals that are prepared minutes before guests visit the market and are able to enjoy these fresh bites. Whether you want a quick meal or a long one, you can easily find anything you want at the market. It's time to check out Limassol. This urban area of Cyprus is located on the southern coast and is home to many historical landmarks. We just arrived in Paphos, a small town about an hour outside of Limassol, Cyprus, where our ship docked. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is home to picturesque churches, medieval monasteries, museums, and a pretty harbor guided by a small castle. Paphos dates back to the Neolithic period and is said that the mythological goddess Aphrodite was born here. Today we are exploring the designated UNESCO heritage site in Paphos, and if you're a history buff, this is the place for you. The Paphos mosaic might be the most famous archaeological sites to date, and to see it with your own eyes is unbelievable. The site has old restored Roman villas filled with colorful floor mosaics depicting popular images from Greek mythology. Some of these mosaics date all the way back to the 2nd and 3rd century AD. Some of these tombs are rumored to house people of the Parthian autocracy and important historical officials.
The tour took us to visit the underground tomb of the king of Necropolis of Paphos.
Although the site was named the Tomb of Kings, no royal figures were actually ever buried here. The underground tombs are carved out of solid rock, and some of them feature Doric columns and frescoed walls. Good morning, and welcome to Rhodes. This picture-perfect destination is extremely popular amongst tourists around the world. From the small, charming town to the seaside village, there are so many areas to visit in Rhodes. And just a quick 5-minute walk from the ship will take you to the medieval town with various castles and town-like feel surrounded by small shops and restaurants. Combined with history and excitement, this village in Rhodes is full of surprises and charm. Did you know that many of the foundations of ceramics were discovered here in Rhodes?
The tour today has taken us to the bonus ceramic workshop. They're going to teach me how to make pottery. Good luck. I'm all thumbs. I've never done this before. They're going to teach me how to make glass or a plate or a vase. It's going to be very exciting. I can't wait. Here we go. Like that is good. Just keep pressing. One hand goes in and the other presses here. Like that? How's that look? Wow, that's what I made. What do you think, guys? That's a work of art. Huh?
After creating my own authentic piece of art, looking around this workshop and viewing all the handmade art is unlike anything I have ever seen before. As we close out the day from exploring Rhodes, we were greeted by a wonderful crew and enticing dishes on board the Star Legend. With live music to set sail from Rhodes and freshly prepared dishes, we are ending this day on a high note. And after tasting so much wonderful food prepared by the chef on board, it's time to enjoy a gorgeous sunset as we leave an unforgettable day in Rhodes. Good morning and welcome to Crete. This fishing village surrounded by shops, restaurants, and friendly locals is such a beautiful place to be. This colorful town has so much to offer with the natural beauty of Greece surrounding us. From there, we're headed to explore the mountains and a little town in Crete. This picturesque town, 𝐏𝐻𝐻, Greece, is just outside the city and is absolutely stunning.
We just arrived at this traditional Greek village where artisans once frequented the stores, creating mosaics to get a real feel of what Greek life was once like many, many years ago. The architecture, the color of this village is just so charming.
Wild goats can be seen roaming the mountains of West Crete. Walking through the Greek village has been a true pleasure, and I have enjoyed taking in the fun and the vibrant colors all around me. Surrounding the hotel are small shops showcasing local artifacts. The architecture opening as you embark into the town puts you in the center of this entire Greek village. It is truly inspiring to experience history right in front of your eyes. This religious church is located in the middle of town, and many tourists travel and visit to this church because of its importance to the Greek culture. Look at the display of fresh fruit, vegetables, and pastries. While visiting Greece, you have to try Mediterranean cuisine. Be sure to start every meal with yamos. That's cheers in Greek. We are heading back on board the beautiful Star Legend to rest up for another day of adventure. It is time to sit outside on my stateroom balcony and enjoy the beautiful sunset. It is a new day on board the Star Legend. The sun is out and the weather is cool. What could be better? As we pull into Mykonos, we are so excited to take on this beautiful day and explore the island. Taking the tender to the city and viewing Mykonos from a different angle is fascinating.
Mykonos, the most cosmopolitan island in Greece, known for its windmills and traditional whitewash houses, has an abundance of high-end boutiques, trendy art galleries, and chic restaurants.
Looking at the effortless beauty of Mykonos, from blue to red doors and endless views, there is so much to look at. There are stunning, colorful buildings and cats everywhere. And if you get hungry, it's easy to pop into a cafe and try a pastry while walking around. Now that we're here at the Vinoma Organic Farm, the farm was established in 1994 after Nikos Atomas' dream to engage with Mykonos' productive traditions. He abandoned his town at the time, Athens, and his career as a bank inspector and returned to his fatherland of Mykonos. While enjoying local Mediterranean cuisine outside, we were able to take in the beauty around us with the help of live musicians. The music was so peaceful and welcoming as we sat and enjoyed our meal. We couldn't help but join in and clap to the wonderful music being played. Walking around the picturesque town of Mykonos is so relaxing. As I walked through, I couldn't help but notice the Metropolitan Church. The architecture and beauty of the Metropolitan Church showcases the traditional interior and years of history that evolved this special place. Now it's time for a little more sightseeing. This little town is filled with art and history, and I'm ready to see all that I can. There's tons of history in these buildings, and the architecture and detail that went into designing them is just incredible. Just look at the art in this church. It's amazing. The town is so quaint, and you're never too far from the water. The narrow cobblestone streets are unbelievable. After a great dinner served on deck, we are heading to a Greek cuisine cooking demonstration.
Oh, very good. They're exactly the same size. How did you do that?
Hours of practice.
Wow, hours and minutes of practice, right?
Later that evening, after an amazing cooking demonstration, we were in for a special treat.
So please welcome onto the stage your housekeeping department, the Salmon Dancers!
The crew of the Star Legend put on for everyone a memorable show featuring the amazing talents of the crew.
So I want to come, but I can't find the one.
It was hard to believe there was so much talent among the crew. Wow, that was incredible. What talent. This was such a fantastic day, and it's so sad that it's already the last day. From the dining to the relaxing amenities on board, the beauty of the Mediterranean Sea, everything has been perfect from start to finish with Windstar Cruises. The sophistication of this yacht-style experience, paired with the immersion of entertainment and relaxation, this journey was one of the best. Saying goodbye to this experience is very hard, but we are looking forward again to cruising with Windstar. Until next time, I'm Bill Panoff, and happy sailings.